My name is Nora and I live in Basel, Switzerland. And I study Hyperwerk. It's like Institute of Post-Industrial Design. For me this year, like the most important thing I've learned, I think, was like to interact with different people without losing like my own attitude or like energy, and to get like pushed but not to lose myself like fully or lose control of myself. So that was with the practices, like with the EIGHTOS, very interesting for me to learn, because I'm either like full of control or like I let myself go like fully. And in the workshop I had the chance with the different exercises to practice to kind of hold my own attitude or energy. And for me, and also to learn to push the other people. That was also quite nice for me to, especially in the end, I noticed that I have more courage to just like go somewhere and push and see how this works and how this affects like my energy. Let's say like patterns sometimes are so deeply inside the mind that we maybe notice them, but it's hard to get rid of them. And I think with the movement or with the body, we have like a different kind of access to those patterns or to the way the brain works maybe. And if we do them, the practice like all and over again, we can start to how do you say that, to kind of give impulses to the brain, like different impulses all and over again. So maybe then it can change. And if we only would talk about it, maybe in some way it will also change, but it's much harder, I think. Last year, many people asked me what we did in the workshop, and I couldn't really explain it, but it was more that it was really inspiring for me to see you guys doing what you do, and you just have your things you're interested in and you take it and just put it in some way that works for you. Like you did it as a job, and that's very nice to see that you can actually do what you love and be successful in it. Maybe I think my issue sometimes with when I have like a project in mind, I keep it for myself for very long, because I think, oh, it needs to be like perfect, I really need to have the whole idea written down, and it needs to be like really like kind of solved before I can talk to someone about it. And I think maybe also like with this pushing, I can also go out and like push the people and be like, hey, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about this project or about this subject? I don't know. And also to get pushed and have some feedback like straight away, instead of sitting at it like for too long, and then yeah, I don't really know where it's going, and then like most of the time I'd be like stuck in it, and then I don't really have new perspectives. But I think I'm not ready to talk about it because it's not perfect and I can't really put it in words. But I think maybe, yeah, the exercises were also good to just like go out and do the pushes to get pushed back and maybe have new perspectives. Yeah. And just in everyday life, just yesterday I had to go to work and meet with my boss just very quickly to discuss some stuff, and she was really like stressed out and everything was really bad I did. So then I left and I felt really like angry, and I could feel it in my stomach. And then I was angry that I felt angry kind of, and then I did this breath breathing exercise like a few times, and it really helped. And then like half an hour later it came again because I thought about it again, and I did it again, and then it was away. So that was very nice, also in everyday life.